thank you for coming out because you love our country. You love our city. You love our state. And what you don't like is the one-party Democrat rule that's destroying it all. Look, in just 3 days, we have an opportunity to change the trajectory of this country. In fact, it's something you and I both know that must be done. In 3 days, we have a choice on whether we're going to continue down a path of open borders, of allowing gang members and criminals into this country, or we're going to go back to the policies of President Trump, secure borders and America first. Are we going to continue down a path of inflationary spending, of high utility bills, of anti-energy policies that have driven up everything from the price of food to the price of gas to the price of your utility bills? Are we going to restore American domestic production and be energy dominant once again by restoring the President Trump's policies? Are we going to continue never-ending wars that are created through weakness and appeasement of our adversaries? Or are we going to restore President Trump's peace through strength? Are we going to have a president who compares ICE, the people who are here working hard, taking on a dangerous job, just like our NYPD does each and every day, law enforcement that is here to deport people who are in this country committing crimes? Kamala Harris compared them to KKK? Or are we going to elect President Trump so our law enforcement has the support, the tools, and the resources they need to get the job done and keep our country and our city safe? There's so much at stake. And perhaps one of the most offensive things that have happened is the people in the city of New York having to pay their taxes. You all work hard. You pay your taxes. And to see this mayor and this governor spend your money to house people committing crimes in our city in luxury hotel rooms, and to kick out the veterans that were living right across the street, to put people who crossed into our country illegally, that is so wrong. And if people like that this happened to those veterans, if they like what's happening to the taxpayers, billions of dollars of their money being used for people who paid drug cartels to enter our country illegally, what kind of government takes your money and then uses it to house people wreaking havoc in our city? You know, my mother fled a communist country. My mom fled communist Cuba. And whenever I hear Kamala talk about price controls, packing the Supreme Court, that is what so many people fled to come here to this country. They know what it is. They know that that's socialism, and they do not want to bring it to the United States of America. You know, last time we had a rally, it was a great success. And I sent a video of the group to President Trump afterwards. And his response, I don't know if you saw, he posted it on Truth afterwards, but he wrote right back and he said, "I love Staten Island." So, this is a man who never gives up. He took a bullet for us. He was willing to die for this country by going out there and speaking the truth. And we now have to have his back. Do we have his back? Yeah. All right, are we going to get out on Tuesday? Yeah. Are we going to make sure our friends get out on Tuesday? All right. It's so incredibly important that we not just vote for President Trump, and hopefully you'll vote for me as well, and the entire Republican ticket. But it's also very important that you turn your ballot over and that you vote no, and vote no on everything. Because these ideas that are coming out of the city and state, we know that if it's their ideas, they're not good ideas. And Kathy Hochul says Prop 1 is her #1 priority, and we are very concerned about what that will mean, particularly when it comes to non-citizens getting the same rights as citizens in this city. Remember, we had to sue. We sued and we stopped non-citizen law from taking effect in 2021. It's because of this Republican Party, your elected officials, that law did not go into effect, and that is critical. It is because of this same team that came out before that we were able to stop that congestion tax. But it's important that you all come out and vote. Because if the Democrats win, I have a feeling they're going to try to bring it back. Do you? Well, President Trump already told me that he's going to make sure that doesn't go in effect. And let's be clear, Joe Biden had a role in it. He rubber-stamped that congestion tax without an environmental impact study as required by federal law. That's why we sued. And I think it was our lawsuit that got Kathy Hochul to halt it because she was afraid that the judge was going to come out and embarrass her. So if we want to make sure it's dead for good, we all need to go out and make sure President Trump is elected. The other thing is, they say New York is a blue state. If you saw the results 2 years ago for Lee Zeldin, we know that New York is a purple state. So right now, I want you to join me in making a video for our leader, President Trump, the 45th and 47th President of the United States. All right, we're going to say, New York loves Trump. Ready? On the count of 3. All right, on the count of 3. Hold on. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to do one more time to make sure it's clear. On the count of 3, New York loves Trump. We're going to do it a little slow so you can hear it, okay? One more time. Take 2. 1, 2, 3. New York! USA! 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 All right, well, listen, guys, thank you for coming out here. Thank you so much for supporting President Trump. Thank you for supporting our Republican ticket. Thank you for voting no on Prop 1 and all these ridiculous proposals. Let's go out there, be loud, send a strong message to Kamala Harris, to Chuck Schumer, to Kathy Hochul, to Eric Adams, that we have had enough of all of you and your policies that are ripping us off. Let's go out there and make this country safe again. Let's go out and make this country secure again. Let's go out and make this country affordable again. Let's go out and make this country prosperous again. And let's go out and make America great again. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. And let's make sure we have a new president when we wake up on Wednesday morning.